And here we go. Welcome back to episode 5 of City Skylines. So I've been working in between episodes and we just upgraded to a colossal city. So that's a population of 44,000. Let me just show you what I've been working on. So basically, right now I'm just trying to put in a railroad. So we're just going from over here. And we're going to build a line across and probably buy this section over here and build into that. We're just waiting for demand to go up in the city. Let's get this going again. As you can see, we've saved quite a lot of money for not much reason. But what we're going to do, we still have a problem transport with deceased people. Not sure what's up with that. I think it's just that the hearses aren't getting there. I don't know. But yeah, overall, we have a pretty good city. Let's just make sure, yeah, we should be getting a fire department there soon, hopefully. Nope, didn't get there in time. Alright, so that's kind of strange, but let's check our budget for each of these. Fire, yeah, let's turn that up to 130. How much? Yeah, we got quite a bit of room to play with. Actually, crime is still fairly low, so let's set that less than 100. That's good. And I'll put education up just a little bit. So I don't know if I showed this in the last episode, but I put in this science center right here. So I'm not sure if these have, this is one of the, what are they called, the unique buildings. So I'm not sure if they have any kind of special effects or anything, but it's kind of cool to put in there. So now we're gonna add in, we're also gonna add in an expo center. Click the right button, there we go. So we're gonna be putting an expo center in right over here. That's going to cut off the power line. Let's just make sure that that is, we want it centered, somewhat centered as possible over here. Alright, there we go. And that just, I'm pretty sure that helps land value and all that stuff. Of course. There we go, and we can pretty much, yeah, we can just get rid of these. I don't know why there's power lines here, but there we go. That looks, it's another one of those really cool buildings. They're quite expensive, but oh hey. Alright, and so this is our industrial area over here that we built in the last episode. We gotta add some more trees in here because I don't think that's growing anymore. And that's all we need to do right now. You can see the demand for, it's most likely offices. Oh. Alright, so yeah, we've got our commercial area, this ring right in here. It's not growing too fast. This one is almost filled. Actually, I gotta remember the zoning. Alright, yeah, so it's only this that's commercial. So this outer edge, that's fully, I think that, yeah, that's pretty much all filled up. Yep, that's all filled up. Alright, so now let's move into building another area of the city for industrial. So we're gonna stick to using these roads, just the 4-lane roads. And we're just gonna bring them off the highway. Or actually we want 1-lane, or 2-lane, one-way roads. And the curve tool. Too much of a curve. Not enough of a curve. Alright, I guess we'll just use the actual curve tool. Oh, that's so annoying. Come on. No. Alright, maybe we'll just make it straight then. We'll pull that one off there. And that one off there. Oh, never mind, we can't do that one yet. But since we got it there, we're just gonna put in this road now. Put that right in there. take that all the way down to there. There we go. And this area, we're going to build it all the way back to the waterfront. Right along there. And we're just going to get it to follow. And that should be good. And then that'll just follow right along the highway, all the way back down, and we'll go down a little bit further along the highway. And then there we go. So that's going to be our new industrial area, or actually we might do an office area in here. And I'm gonna make a cut here, and we're gonna work on some designs in here. I'm gonna fix these roads so that they're not bridges along here, and to make sure that they are like these ones, and you can actually build alongside them. So I'm gonna do that, and I will see you in just a second. Okay, here we are again. You may notice we're in somewhat of a different style of building area. So this is the asset editor part of City Skylines. So I was building, I'll show you guys later on in another clip, but I was building an area and I didn't like it. They didn't have enough parks in the size that I liked. So what we're just gonna build our own park. So we want gravel paths in there. So this is currently 8 by 8. Yeah, 8 by 8. Make it a nice square size. And we're gonna do all of that. So in here there's a lot of different building things. You can see up here we can use 64 different items. So what I'm thinking, because this is going to be kind of a business park, it's going to be in I don't know, a working area. We don't want to have too many childish things. So what I have seen in here, large hangaround mark, we can do a small hangaround marker in a couple places. I'm not sure door markers. Interesting. We can have random fire. Can't tell if that's like a bird bug. Big bite rotating. Alright, no we don't. So we're looking mainly common. Debris, random satellites, and parking spots. Alright. Okay, this is what we're looking for, I think. There's a lot of stuff here. Wow. What are these? Slanted rooftop windows. Wow. So if you ever want to build anything, I mean... Alright, let's just stick to parks for now. So that actually looks pretty cool. So we'll put that right in the middle. I need to add in some benches. I'm not sure, how do you turn these? Oh, there we go. Oh, light rotation. No, that's not what we want. Alright, let's check in here. Gameplay, asset editor, props. That's weird. Map editor? No, we want asset editor. I am not sure. Maybe we can scroll on with the mouse? No, because that's zooming in and zooming out. Arrow keys. There's got to be a way to turn them. There has to be. Alright, well, I'm going to find that out and I'll come back in just a sec. Alright, I've got it now. All you got to do, if you're looking to rotate these, right mouse button turns it at a 45 all the way around, or if you hold the right mouse button, you can turn it and do whatever you need with it. So I'm just going to turn it just like that. And I think we're going to put... Wow, sometimes it's a little jittery, but... There we go. We're just gonna put one on each corner. Come on. There we go. And then in the center, oh, huh. I don't know. Actually, I think that looks better than just the rose garden or whatever that is. That'll be right in the center. And then what we're gonna do, that's gonna be the path, I believe. Yeah, we can put the path right under there. And then in here, we're just gonna plant in some trees. Nice, simple design. And there we go. Along the outside, let's throw in some of these. Let's throw a larger bush. So we got the large bushes in each corner, and now we can just again do trees. We'll try and break up our trees, make them so they're a little bit more random. Use some different styles of trees. Actually, we don't need that one there. That spot looks too crowded. Same with that one. Let's add in one more of these over here. And there we go. That's our nice, simple little park. Didn't take much effort. Let's just see if there's anything else worth adding in here. This seems mostly like dog park. Oh, okay. Since it's in a business area, let's throw in a couple. And there we go. Okay, so what else is in here? These aren't really, you don't really need these, and this is more for like a mall, I'd say. But we don't want any of the playground stuff because it's a business park-ish thing. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Over there looks strangely empty, so maybe we'll add some. Oh yeah, we got these little bushes we can add in too. Just throw a couple in some places. And oh, that's 64 out of 64 items we can have in here. Alright, well, that works out quite nicely actually. So now I believe all we gotta do is save it as asset. We'll call it 8 by, wow, 8 by 8 park. And that is, I guess, is it? Oh, okay, no, it wants to. Whatever, that's good for now. And there we go. We got unlocked an achievement for editing it, and we can play with the lighting. Ooh, that's cool. All right. So then we're gonna go back to the menu. Now we may have to, I believe you have to go in here, and yep, you have to make sure it's on. Now we're just gonna hit continue game. And this will load fairly quickly. Maybe. It's getting there. Alright, so let me show you guys what I was working on. So right over here, we're centering the business park around the high interest tower. So I believe that what it does is it does something to help out the, I don't know, make more money or something like that. So if we go into the parks, we should see, there we go. That is our park right there. And there we go. we now have our own personally made park right in the middle of our city. See, so that's one that some random person made, and that's the one I made. I don't know why this one takes power, but it does. Oh, because it has lamps and all that. Okay. Yeah, we didn't really need that in this one. Well, you know what? If we move, let's just do some experimenting. We don't want to take out those trees that I took the time to plant. Like that. Exactly what I didn't want to do. There we go. Alright. So now that one's in the sunlight. And let's try if we provide power to this guy. Let's see what happens. Do their lights come on? They do not. Oh well. We want this one in the sunlight anyway. It looks much better. So now what we're going to do around here, I'm going to play around a bit more, add in a few more parks, and make the area look a little bit nicer. And I'll come back when this area is completed. Alright, and we are back. So basically all I've done, I've been working on this area. You can see before in the last cut, I think there was quite a few more buildings here, and now they've all disappeared. So if you guys are wondering, a problem I came across, when you start seeing, oh, of course I don't have them anymore. Oh, there we go. Not enough goods to sell. Basically what that means, you have to make the industrial areas are connected to the rest of the areas. So you can see how this area is fairly empty right now. I added in the industrial area over here and the industrial area down here. And so basically I added in this massive connection, and we have more shops coming in, and this whole area was covered with the, I'll try and zoom in closer, was covered with that little emblem. But you can see now, that's pretty much all gone away. And we're starting to get more buildings back, so we just need to, we can't just depend on the main highway as our connection to everything, because, for example, this industrial area can't feed this city without this road, just because when they go out, I believe, yeah, they go out over here, and then I thought I added in, but obviously I didn't. So for this side of the highway, there's no connection to our main city area. So what I think I'm gonna do is do kind of a quick rebuild of certain areas. I might actually tear out this just because it's not that effective, or I might just leave that there for now and let it keep this connected here, and expand this industrial area more, and then feed this directly into the city, just so that we have that, whatever. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. We have that continual feed. You can also see with traffic though, we're having some pretty big problems. We may have to upgrade, or we're gonna have to upgrade these streets pretty soon. I really need to do like a parking ban or something like that. If you can do that, I'm not sure. And we got a building burning down. Let's just zoom in close on this. Yeah. Oh good, there's a single fire truck for a high-rise fire. Oh dear. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna continue working on these industrial problems. So just making sure that we're getting enough goods feeding into the city at a high enough rate that we can actually maintain a city this size. So I will come back in just a little bit. In that time, I'll probably expand this industrial area, and this industrial area, and this business park area, just so that we can, I don't know, account for this massive city over here. And also, we're getting problems with not enough workers over here. That's because all of this residential area can't get over to here. So, again, this game is a lot of ebb and flow. You gotta work with what you got. So, currently, the problem is not being able to not having good enough connection, because we currently have this area, and this area, and this one. So we have 4 separate areas that are all on their own, can only connect to the highway, so that's basically like having 4 separate cities. So that doesn't work out too well. So what we need is I'm making a lot of hand gestures. I know you guys can't see them. I need a webcam or something so you guys can see all my hand gestures. But anyway, we need to centralize. So we need to have industrial area connected to residential business area, industrial area connected to area. We need to do something like that. So that might mean reforming this highway into a more suitable, I don't know, something that suits us better. So just a single massive highway going through there. So we'll just maybe get like because this is currently only, this is 6 lane, or 3 lanes going that way, 3 lanes going that way, for a total of 6, and we've got these roads, right, oh yeah, I was looking right up. These are 6 lane one-way roads, so we can upgrade these pretty easily. You guys can see down there we're pretty rich and it's coming in pretty fast. So we can upgrade this highway all the way to that. And of course, like I said, it's going to take some moving around of certain things. My only problem with the game, though, is you can see it kind of happening here. Oh, not so much right now, but you can see the center lane is pretty much empty except for that one blue car. The only reason there's trucks and other things in this far right lane is because they're turning off into here. And yeah, they're mainly using the far left lane because I believe that turns off. Or no, the far left lane turns and continues on, and then we're getting traffic jams here because we're putting vehicles on from this road, and they're trying to merge onto here, and we're also these trucks mainly are trying to get off over here, and then these cars are coming around and getting off on there, and then they're all trying to go and get up and get to the main part of the city. So I think right now for the next hour or so, I'm just gonna work on traffic. Get the traffic problem sorted out and get all that dealt with. I'm gonna cut out this train track that I tried putting in here. I don't know what I was doing with that. It's kind of cool, but we're not ready to deal with that just yet. So we're gonna just mainly deal with. We're just gonna deal with all of our main problems, so the things that are gonna affect the city. So, for example, the connection, getting the goods into the city. So I'm going to make another cut, and I will see you in just a little bit. Alright, hey guys, so I was working on, you can see over here, I'm going to start working on the roads, but I came back here, and I found out why we were not getting much traffic on the right-hand side of the road. And this explains so much. Apparently we had some random water emerge, and that flooded out our highway and all that, so I'm sure if we let that play, that'll go in there and we'll get a nice river connection in here, and that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that explains a lot why when I was looking at it, there was very little traffic down here. But when you got up here out of the city, there was plenty of traffic because they can't get out that way. So yeah, we're gonna upgrade all of this and allow them a way into and out of our city because we don't want to be communist and you enter, you cannot leave. So yeah, I'm just going along here. I trick you guys, if you don't know this, if you just hold your mouse, you can just go and destroy the roads really quickly. And it saves you so much time. Take that right up to the boundary. And there we go. So yeah, now you really can see, now that there's not a mess of roads, we have one industrial area, another industrial area, a business park area, and our main city with our university and large residential areas. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to cut out this ring road too because it's not really a ring road. But I'm going to focus and I'm going to try and morph all of these. So I'm going to connect this side is going to be our industrial area. Up here is going to be residential and businesses with no industrial. There's going to be offices in there too. I know those somewhat fall under industrial, but we're going to have those up there too. But down here is just going to be all industrial, except for this little section, which is currently offices. But that's no big deal. And yeah, that way we'll have more organization. And yeah, we are going for these kind of cooler looking subdivisions, but we need to keep them connected to these areas, because that's our main problem. Is we have these two areas very separate, and we need to kind of integrate them into each other, so that there's not that big divide. So I'm going to work on that, and I will see you in a little while. Alright, and here we are again. This is going to be the last clip in this episode. So I'm just going to show you guys what I've been working on. You can see back here, I moved the road. You can see the old cut line right along there. I moved the road. It may take some upgrading later on, just because we are Well, this flood zone is getting pretty close, but that's all we can do. We have a little bit more traffic coming in and out now. You can see the side of this road is actually being used down here now, which is a pretty good sign. And then that goes all the way up into this disaster. So basically what we're doing in here is we're using the, let me show you, the highway ramps. Yep, that's what they're called. And we're using highway ramps and the one way, these guys right here, 2-lane one-way road. There we go. That's a lot of words. But anyway, yeah, we're using those so that now we have this pretty much anywhere along here. We have 3 ways into the city, and we have 3 ways out onto each road, or 1 way in, 2 ways out, something like that. But now this side can actually get onto this side of the road, and they can get onto this side, or they can get off here and can get off here. Ooh, wow, that was weird. And yeah, let's just go in here. I'll show you the traffic. If you guys are watching this video and you guys have any advice for this area, I'm just at a loss right now. Because we have, if we zoom in here, we have a 6-lane road. But yeah, they're not using most of the they're only using 2 or 3 of the lanes at a time. And then by the time they get down here, they're just not doing anything, so it's kind of strange. Not sure why. And then you just got the rest of the ring road. So yeah, we have the actual ring road. It's a 6-lane road all the way around this perimeter. And then we've upgraded all in here, and so it's not doing too bad. The traffic's not that bad. And this isn't making that big of an effect. But you guys can see quite obviously some people are cutting in here just thinking it's a shortcut, and then they just get stuck there. And yeah, they're not, these 3 lanes over here aren't being used, so if you guys know any fixes for that, how to make them use those more likely, that'd be very appreciated. Then over here, all we have lanes going in and out from mainly this one. Actually, I don't think we have any coming from this side of the road. We'll have to add that in just actually here. I'll show you guys how we do that. So we go over here, say the spot right here looks pretty good. Then we just go make a little out, press page up on your keyboard, and then I just go right across and then connect that in right over there. Now everybody on this side of the road can come up here and take this way in. Only problem is it adds in the stoplights. But you can see here they're most of the time going to be green just because there's nobody coming from here. So that's not that big of a deal. There must be another way in because they're getting in somehow. Oh, okay, they must be going in here and then up, and yeah. Yes, it seems this right-hand side over here, this lane mostly is just going right through, driving right past the city. There's a few that go into the city, and yeah, you can see a couple turn in there. But our main problem is this area. So this section right here, let's just go back to the traffic. Yeah, that section, and this section, oh, apparently we missed upgrading the road. Alright, let's just move that over and go in and upgrade that road right now. Now we want the one with pavement and upgrade. Okay, that should solve some problems, and we can go in here and upgrade this off-ramp into a 2-lane road. That just helps it a little bit. Doesn't make much of a difference, because again, they only use, actually this one they're using both lanes, which is pretty good. Let's see, oh yeah, okay, that's working out really nicely. And you can see we got some parks in here, so pretty much everything. Power, we have way more than we're ever going to need for a long time because we have those 2 dams in there. Water, we're getting kind of close, and sewage. Landfill usage, 0%, that's exactly what we want to see. And incineration, we're incinerating everything plus more. Let's see, incineration capacity, yep. So, yeah, we're almost double, so we're good there. Education, still not ideal. I went in here and changed these into a lot of one-way road. Well, these are all one-way roads in here, alternating back and forth. Because I live in a fairly large city, and that's how they do it in downtown. in the downtown. They have the one-lane roads. It makes it a pain in the butt to try and get around anywhere, but it's effective. So we should add in some couple more elementary schools in there just to cover our bases, or we can just move these ones over so they cover more of the roads. But other than that, high schools, we're pretty good for high schools. The only problem with the high school is you can't go to high school without having gone to elementary school, which is I'm pretty sure the way it works. So, but we have 61% of our population is highly educated, so that's the range. That's what we're looking for at least. Most of our population, 10% well, 20. Yeah, we want this number to be as small as possible. The uneducated, so that's 9. Okay, so just going. That's the way it is all the way through. And the university. So university no longer has influence up there, so we might add another one in up here somewhere abouts. Yeah, you can that university. That university. Oh, and we have the 2 universities that I added over here. This guy's gonna get moved for sure. Let's move him. Maximum range, maximum coverage. If we can place him anywhere along here. No. We should be able to. Yeah, there we go. So if we just place that guy out there, they all get mad and then they all get angry and then they all get happy and yeah. And garbage is piling up somewhere, I'm not sure. We still haven't fully recovered in this area. Not sure why. I think those are, oh yeah, that's the low density commercial. We can upgrade that into high density. Because obviously nobody's really looking for the low density anymore. And yeah, I'll do that in between episodes as well. And you can see that this city, we're doing really well. We've got, I'll show you, our total land now is, this is, I think that's our original tile, and then we got all the way around. So 4 on that side, 3 up here. And yeah, we're growing pretty quickly. So I'm again, between episodes, I'm gonna continue trying to connect these sections up and making them into one large, like over here, it's going to be one large industrial area rather than having these 2 separate ones. So I'll work on that. I'll probably move the highway, get rid of this, and this intersection. If you guys have any designs, I'm on Twitter, so you can send me any ideas through there. Pretty much anything would probably work better than this, because this is just kind of me playing around. And over here, we have a mix of hearses, garbage trucks, and police cars. While trying to get back into the main part of the city. So that's another one of the problems is I don't understand the traffic too well in this game. It kind of behaves really strangely. So we're just gonna upgrade. Oh, that is all 2 lane, but they're only using the 1 lane. That's weird. And then it comes out here. Okay. Well, hey, whatever works in its opinion. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. Crane shot of the city. So that is our city at the current moment. Oh, hey, that looks pretty good. There we go. So that is the city right there, and I will see you guys in the next episode.